Alright, let's see what's in the 5 p.m. bar area. Looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway or keep wandering around? The main story will advance upon entering the cafe. Let's go inside. There's nothing else to do.
Well, hello again, handsome.
I like your
I've been
hair.
waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client. She suits that uniform to a T.
Yeah, she's she's not voiced, so please excuse her. We're not voiced anymore either. We only just walked in the door and you already got her red. Bermodi.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Oh, you're the male version of Angelica, understood. You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. First-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Just like everybody else. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I know he lost his voice too. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. To whoever led you here regards Gyokumo. This game's weird with voice acting, at least from watching Kitty play some. It is very weird with voice acting. How's it going, Julie? That's right. Word travels fast. Of course, with the scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade, but I never wished this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he put his hand in the fire. Guess it was last night? Well guessed, you're absolutely right. One of the sources tells me he tipped off the police. Said criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's no good. It's not that uncommon. But I more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. It did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind, but who the other party was they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, who sold us out? Or who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it, so it was someone on our side? Judging by what all of you said, it sounds like those criminals in that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug related. And he called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so? Yep, seems like that's the case. You're dead on. Took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. It's a one-way ticket to the other side for it. I think it's along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is. As for how he's able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some trick to it. I don't think he used Zifa, do you? No, there still aren't many in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. A fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. A Ramda. Calver's 5th generation ornament. Some development between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. I'm doing okay. It was used by the police and army for a while, but as soon as the 6th generation was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. That's technology in a nutshell. Zifa's better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with its oh right, it's their version of it, that's right. With its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. So you think he used the stealth to hide something. Quite less something and more someone himself, unless he disappears as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can't avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something, that'd be child's play. Puts it into perspective for us, huh? I mean, just adds more questions. Dragon Quest Monsters does not have great performance on the Switch. Nothing has great performance on the Switch unless it was made for the Switch. We changed into when we charged into the maintenance room, hearing a scream. All we found was his corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. There's the criminals who slit his throat were there, still there too. He snuck right past us using Ramdo's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are, certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps whoever they are, they've recovered what they've looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Will voice acting return? Nope. Knew you wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs.
Thanks. We'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger cores in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your dead again. That little line of dialogue was enough to be in dead again. So he had multiple hideouts, did he? Voice acting jump scare. How's it going, Andy? That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those, but if it wasn't a Jaeger corpse he had to run in with... forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, never was much of the faithful type. So, how much did we really learn here? Well, we got a lot of information out of that. Did we? Did we, though? I'm surprised at how well connected you are. What can I say? I spend time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favorites.
You
when I
must have
need 'em.
amassed quite a collection by now.
Oh. It's the girl from the Reverie Corridor.
Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it. Forgive me.
Nice haircut.
My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. Oh, not at all. I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
Totally not awkward at all. And there goes the voice acting. You know her? What, you do too? Guess she does pop up in the paper every once in a blue moon. I feel like the Bracers are just always in the paper. She's really famous. She's S rank, isn't she? Or was it? Yeah, I think she was S rank. Was the thing. Or was it A rank? I know she got promoted in the Reverie Corridor door, but I can't remember if it was A rank or S rank. I don't think there's anyone covered who doesn't know the face of Elaine Leclerc. Yeah, the face. She's one of the youngest Bracers ever to okay, never mind. I got my answer, guys. Never mind. It's A rank. And they even call her, I can't remember, but something like... yeah. The Beauty's Blade. Elegant enough for someone to, so adept with swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Not hard to not feel bad for her having beauty slapped on her title. I mean, we've got people called Beauty Thief and stuff, so I think it's just par for the course. It won't be a Trails opening arc game without meeting an A-rank Bracer in the first chapter. True. Indeed, it is Daybreak. See, the game got you. She's still an old friend anyway. We've wasted enough time here. We've almost got this one in the bag. We could talk stuff through while we're on the move. Remember how I was telling Joshua to go all over the continent to get to be like just a regular Bracer? Did she do that? If so, if not, I feel ripped off. Don't mention that freaking name. It's not my fault. To make it short, I think it's safe to assume the thing he made off with is the ornament you're looking for. So we know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Right. Said punks then met with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had a dispute over Mira. That's was when the police charged onto the scene, leaving Gaikmo, who called them, to snatch the goods using his Ramda. But then that pair tracked him down and the very next day. They waited in ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his Ramda and used it to escape. I know it's Atlas, that name sucks. 2 games for Scylla and Joshua to become senior Bracers. Exactly. What's even their rank? Like, canonically, what's even their rank? Like, Estelle and Joshua at this point. I'm guessing they're A rank, right? They have to be. Anyway. I'm just like any other kind of computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info on them. I guess it's a weird thing to think about now, but anyway. Mokmo is always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. You're curious about that too, right? I think they're A rank, but I don't know. I guess the location of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could use the device to find him. Or do you think his murderers were using the Ramda to find which spot has what he's stolen? Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. Central Station, Tryon Tower, and Grand Circuit. Okay. One's in front of Tryon Tower in the 3rd District, one's near Central Station in the 7th District. And then there's one in the 12th District around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which one would you say is the most fishy? Oh, good. I'm the one asked this? Oh, great. I love this for myself. I probably get points for this too, don't I? I love this. This is... I don't know. Like, do we have enough information to really... This is like, how am I supposed to figure this out? I'm not sure, you guys. Like, how am I supposed to know this? Like, you could look at the backlog. Okay, so I googled, and it's apparently the second one, 7th District. Oh, yeah? Why'd you go with that? Well, Summerfest was being held in the tower until late last night. I believe the Z1 Grand Prix was also being held at the circuit then. I can't imagine you would want to risk his hideout being discovered by going inside when there were lots of people around. Heh. Nice work. Yeah, I totally would have figured that out. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is he hid what we're after down there. And that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's 5th district. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
Hi, random voice. Nah, no you're getting off at the next stop. What? Close the station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have the thing cracked open by the end of the day and the goods with you by tomorrow. But you were fine with me helping you before. I mean, somebody did straight up get murdered. Before, this is now. The affiliation of his murderers changes everything. Are you referring to the A group? Yeah, everyone is on the guard about him right now. Not just the cops and the guild either. I'm talking other organized crime groups, even Jaeger Corps. That doesn't sound good. If that's who we're up against, I can't promise I can keep you safe. So this is what we gotta do. I'm sorry. Earn 2 SP.
We
Yeah,
are now arriving at the cathedral.
I'm not smart enough
The
to have
doors
known
on
that,
the left
so...
side will open.
She's just gonna follow us, isn't she? That's all. Yep, she didn't go.
I
Yep.
thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen.
Welcome back, voice
I'll do
acting.
everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
She didn't want to lose main character time.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
Time until she ignores an order? About 10 minutes. Give or take. My guess. I still can't get over how nice this game looks. Especially compared to, like, other Trails games. I feel like the sun went down real fast. But, even at this hour, with nothing going on, there's still so many people. That's how most people arrive in the city, after all, not to mention all the department stores. There's even that fancy new Orbital store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know that new one. Funny to think how much this area has changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't here before either. But now it's hard to imagine them not being here. City's changing so fast it makes your head spin. Sure it does.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
So remember how you were saying about stuff being connected? Yeah, so still connected, just new arc.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last Mira was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite president, he's a little heavy-handed. We can't say he hasn't delivered. Calvert's GDP passed the Empire's in his first year in office. So he was on track to surpass that by a lot. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Compared to the last guy, yeah, Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? I stopped listening to Falcom about you can start here and start one of the beginning art games. The only one I could say you can start there is Cold Steel, because you could do Cold Steel 1 and 2 and be, like, largely fine. But then as soon as you get to 3, you're gonna be lost. So, yeah. Pretty much. Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. Yep, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Gyakbo do. Right. Do you know where the entrance to his base is then? Right, over there. The alley next to that old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. I appreciate the big exclamation mark on the map. It's very helpful. Well, there's not many people to talk to, is there? Hey, brother, nice night, don't you think? Feels like the breeze will just blow my worries away. It's, only natural to want to go out on a night like this. I can take you for a ride if you please. This is kind of a unique taxi. Yeah, it's one hell of a ride. Kind of want to check it out, to be honest. Sorry, gonna have to pass on this one. It's, where I'm going is just around the corner. Forget about it. Well, the name's Yurdo, brother. If you need anything, give me a holler. That's why the Sky remake is the one I'll try. Yep. I mean, that's the thing. If you want, you can just wait for all the Sky games to be remade. And then once you get to, like, the Crossbow games, it's relatively modern. The only really dated ones are like Sky Sky 1 through Sky 3. So after that, it's relatively modern. So tired. Work's been ruthless lately. Think I'm just gonna pick up a prepared meal from the department store and get today over with. Can I go over here?
The next appointment's at...
Yes, I can.
I can't stop staring at Treon Tower. It's so pretty.
It's also big as hell. 230 arch tall, to be exact. Can't miss it wherever you go. When tourists come to visit, it's always the first thing they see.
Oh, games don't bother me much. Yeah, I mean, it's just basic gameplay wise. I'm the guy who likes tank controls. Fair enough. This is... Yep. This one doesn't lead to a subway. But you can still jimmy it the same way. Oh, was Gyakuma the one who altered the locks like this? Not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There's places like this all over the city people make good use of. CID knows about them too. They just leave it alone. They do? Why? I mean, that's a good question. I'm sorry, I keep bagging conversation on when we really need to move. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Good. There's no turning back now. Something wrong? Nah, we could go in. Well, it's just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. Oh, hi, Ren.
His nose is as sharp as ever. Adios knows how this is going to end, but it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
So I was right, it is Ren's friend. Look at me, knower of things. I mean, Reverie straight up told me that, so it's not like that much of a thing, but yeah. Sky FC is still quite playable for all its flack it gets. It is. It's just basic and boring. It's hard to recommend people start with it, because I feel like people would just quit, because, like, Sky FC is like a necessary evil, but if you're a person that doesn't enjoy slow-paced games, you will not enjoy Sky FC. Even with the remake, I don't think you'll enjoy it. It's still gonna be a slow... Like, they'll speed it up probably, but it's still gonna be a slow game. Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? It might go back to the Dark Ages, even. Both, Edith might not have a leg up on the old capital's history, but still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subways and waterways we've been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. I see. I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. It's what? Crap. Hey, ghosts! I love ghosts. Is that a... I mean, I'm gonna call it a ghost. A monster. Well, a spirit more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell is up with this? So, Zion tells me her thing is gonna be like a relic, but we'll see. Sure you don't want to turn back and wait outside the station? This, the cafe would be a good spot too. No. I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arts will be highly effective against foes like this. So, if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Okay. Got it. Got me good. Then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Oh, right. Let me give you these just in case. Obtained Evade 1 and Mind 1. Well, you know what I'm going to be spamming this game? These are Zifa quartz, aren't they? Yeah. You insert them into your Zifa slots and they'll let you use different shards. Give him a shot. You'll pick it up faster than me explaining it. You can set quartz in the quartz tab of the ornament menu from the main menu. The effects of a set quartz raise a character's stats. By setting quartz in the open slots, you can manifest all sorts of shard skills. Each line has different shard skills. Overall attribute for a line changes with set quartz. When we reach a certain number of attribute points, new shard skills manifest. It's worth knowing that quartz set into attribute lock slots are worth double their point value. That's new. So I guess you could assign things into anything, but you get double the points if it's where it should be, I guess. Let's give you evade 1. And then for you... Okay, so I guess... Okay, so Master Quartz are still a thing. There's called art drivers now, I guess. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. So these are unopened. So yeah, that's all I can do with his, I guess.
Switching to maintenance mode.
So I guess we can give her an attack one? Oh. Unused, I see. Unused is to the left. Okay, okay. So I only have one other one, and it's the mind one. And, okay, so we'll give that to her. I see. I'm learning. I'm learning. FC plus SC are so good. Well, story anyway. If you play a lot of retro RPGs, then Sky FC is fine. It's just very much plays like a 2003 game. Yeah, kinda. Let's get... wait, it feels like... the higher elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? Oh, you'll learn, Agnes, you'll learn. I'm sure you can tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but... you know how monsters are usually only weak to the 4 basic elements, fire, water, earth, and wind? But every once in a while, you'll find a place where they can be weak or resistant to the higher elements of time, space, and mirage. You're saying this is one such place? Pretty much it is, yeah. Yeah, we'll soon find out. Let's get moving. So here's my question. Check an enemy's weakness via their target info during a command battle. But yeah, here's my question. If Ren's in this game and she becomes like a party member, which I'm guessing is probably going to be a thing, how on earth are they going to justify her being like on this level when she's had like 3 whole arcs of just being absolutely busted? Like both story-wise and gameplay-wise, that's the question. Unless they do like, well, she was in the Reverie Quarter and forgot how to do everything. Or something, I guess. I don't know. They sure snuck up on us. It's an awful lot of them, too. There sure are. But at times like these, that shards really shine. Let me teach you how to use SCLMS. Well, yeah, what are those? We'll see. I'll give you a rundown while we fight.
Deploying shards.
SCLMs are activated upon making contact with a party member. Take advantage of Zepha's shard system. By overlapping Zepha users' shard fields, you can activate high-level link moves. Wait, did they basically bring back like the system from the crossbow games, like the combo attack things? Attack while an SCM is active for your partner to perform a follow-up attack. Certain shard skills will activate more frequently if SCL remains active after the attack. Okay, so... like this, I guess? If you activate a crafter art while an SCLM is active, your partner's power will increase.
Over here. All for you.
A chance. Activating drive.
So I guess you want to keep your party members close together then.
All you on, yes. my move now. This'll hurt. Take that! All you, Agnes.
Initializing drive.
All you, Agnes. Here goes.
Okay, the combat's actually pretty cool. It's like old Trails, but kind of different. It's weird. It kept up pretty well. So this is the power of SCLM. Never been able to understand how someone else is able to... someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat link system used by Erebonia's 5th generation Arcus battle ordnance. The Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire, though. Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by 2-man teams. With SLM, it's a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. That means it makes it a force to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards, they are amazing, aren't they? Never imagined you could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert on them either, but still, got a lot to learn myself. But even I could tell that the Ziffa standard has a whole lot of potential. Looks like you're right about that orbital staff of yours doing well against spirits too. Yes. I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. Suspect we're going to need to make more use of the SCLMs the farther we advance through air. So it would be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line. What do you think? I'm fine with a little. I still don't want you out going in front of me though. I can do that. Or accept that. It's now possible to change the party leader. Change the leader with L1. Van handles close range of physical strikes. Agnes handles long range of magic attacks. So I guess here we should use her more, right? Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and heal because we're like right here.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. I appreciate it. Alright, let's make our way a little deeper inside, shall we?
Here goes.
Yeah, she's gonna do better against these guys, so I guess using her primarily, probably a good idea.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Thank you.
Charge attack available.
One more. One more.
Ow. Ow. That was rude.
No, not
Oops.
now.
18 bonus. Gain a variety of 18 bonuses during battle or serve some HP. Yeah.
I need to heal up soon.
You still get XP when they go down. That's good.
Here goes.
Here goes.
Is turbo mode just gone now? No, it's still here. Turbo mode's still here. We're good. I found turbo mode. Thank goodness. Never take turbo mode away from me. I beg you. It's kind of broken that they still get XP even if they're dead. I like that change because I'd have to waste items reviving somebody. So, I like that change. But yeah, I do get what you mean.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Activating charge.
Okay, ooh, weakness, huh?
Going all in.
Uh-oh. I'm assuming S-crafts are still part of the game, right? It's a change I like, but I do see where you're coming from.
Initializing drive.
Activating skill. I'll dice you up. They're down. Ha! All you on, yes.
Don't attack the healer. Nobody likes somebody that attacks the healer. Let's do this.
Pull out all the stops.
Why can't... Oh, she doesn't... Oh, right, because she died. That makes sense. That does make sense. I need to unlearn that so badly.
This'll hurt.
I do like that. That works.
Take that.
I do like how much quicker battles are, though. That's nice. You didn't heal her. The healers are the tank. Yeah, I accidentally let her die on the overworld, basically.
All this debris. Nothing's jumping out at me.
Okay, so this is
Looks like
blocked.
he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone.
Hi.
Now, where were we supposed to go? Wait, is that?
Arts work best on this end.
That's great.
Take
Show him what you're really capable of.
He's just out of range. Okay, let's do this. Let's do...
Activating drive.
I want her behind him.
Initializing drive.
Ouchie, ouch. Double ouchie, ouch.
All you on, yes. Here goes.
I'm using a bit too much of his hearts. Let's switch to crafts.
This'll hurt.
Can I? Do I have the bonus? I do not. That's great. Let's do this. This new combat system has me all over the place. It really does. I have to get used to it. Oh, she's almost out of EP. Not ideal. EP absorb, back attack bonus.
Certain arts will be more effective.
I can't back attack it. Understood. I'll just do this then.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Okay, I like the giant freaking hammer. I do like that.
Their weakness with an arc. Get it, go. Take that.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I'll get used to it though. I'll get used to it. Probably. I just have to unlearn a lot of trails, you know? Where I go? I appear to have hit a dead end. There has to be a way past this. Right? Is it obvious and I'm just missing it? I believe that. Honestly, the moving and AoE effects kind of remind me of the newer Yakuza battles. But this is more in depth. So yeah, it seems to be pretty in depth. Okay, what am I missing? Is there another door or something? I guess I could heal too while I'm at it. It's not the worst idea.
That hits the spot.
You're gonna get the PS5 version since I played the first one on PS5? Yeah, I get most of my stuff on PS5. I might start getting more stuff on the Switch going forward though, now that it's not, or the Switch 2, rather. Because, you know, it's not a potato anymore. Oh, here we go. Found it.
Arts work best on his house.
Understood.
Commencing battle. Activating shards.
Actually.
What should I do?
Okay, let's try this.
Certain arts will be more effective.
I still can't get the back attack. I still can't get the back attack bonus.
Here I come.
Oh, well, that didn't do much.
Zypher activate.
Ow.
Eat this.
Would you switch is a fun time when my pixel graphic game decides to hack. Yeah, that's why I didn't. I bought first party games on it, and that was pretty much it.
Zypher activate.
Okay, so let's not do that again.
Activating drive. They're stunned. A chance.
Damn it. Let's do.
Take that. Take this. All you on, yes.
Ow.
Good luck. Activating skill. Take that. Take this. There. All you on, yes.
I still know what hate does. I have the Japanese Vita versions of Zero and Azure, but only the Steam versions in English. Yeah. I have the physical versions. I'm working on getting the Japanese versions. Marble Ring prevents mute. ATS +5. Well, you can probably guess who that's gonna go on. I'm digging this combat so far, though. Like, I'm having to learn new stuff, but I'm digging it. Oh, good, another dead end. I love that for myself. Leave it to me to get lost in the first freaking dungeon. Actually, though, wait. What was the... What does that mean? Treasure... Oh, treasure chest, okay. So the game just now permanently marks treasure chests for you, so that's helpful. You don't need a quartz or something equipped to show treasure chests on the map. So that lessens the paranoia about missing a treasure chest and being, you know, inconsolable because you missed a chest. So I approve. Alright, well, we're back here. I see a chest back there.
That looks like a nice chest.
How was I supposed to know you could break walls in this game? When did they tell me that? I accept no responsibility. I didn't know you could break walls. When was that lesson? There are even more monsters this time. Yeah, I might have an idea how to take care of them. Is this where we get S-Crafts? How about a... Wait, how's my boost gauge?
Fully replenished.
Good stuff. What's this about? I'll show you. Time for our second lesson. Okay. What's the second lesson? Activated shard boost. Shard boost with L1. Different effects from hollow cores are activated, and shard skills trigger more often. S boost is maintained for 2 turns. Level 2 boost effects. S boost extended by an extra turn. Boosts chances of shard skill activation. Use 100 CP to activate S-Craft. Okay, so that's where we get S-Crafts. Got it.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Keep it up. It's working.
Okay, wait. Oh, and then you could cancel it? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out.
Got a whole slew of them. Keep it up. It's working. Take that. I'll take you on. Pull out all the stops. Activating drive.
I'm like DSP without the rage.
All you on, yes. A chance. All you on, yes.
So I don't think I can actually activate the S-Craft yet. Thank.
Like hell you are. A chance. This'll hurt. Keep it up. Time their weakness with an art. This'll hurt. Take that.
Bought Cold Steel 3 and 4 twice because I bought the Japanese copies when I didn't want to wait for the English copies to come out. That's completely valid. I have a Japanese copy of Reverie, but that's because I wanted to get all the cool Japanese-only stuff that came in their collector's edition. That wraps that up. I mean, S-Boost seems like they're very useful and the timing's right. They're, though they ain't really the kind of thing you have to... They ain't really the kind of thing you have to save for just the right time. I'm a hoarder, you know? I do save stuff, like, for way longer than you do. Just use them when you can, that's all there is to it. Well, isn't that convenient? I'll keep that in mind. I love how Japanese Cold Steel plus Reverie collection boss they released. Yeah. Like, I showed in my Discord. I got... It came with, like, these little mini posters of, like, each character in Reverie. And then, like, a physical soundtrack and stuff. And I bought it for, like, $9. Kind of insane. Review acquired XP, Sepith, and drops. Press, up on the D-pad from the results menu to check results in detail. View the results from your last battle at any time. Field battles. Unscathed, you get a plus 0.2 multiplier. Perfect dodge, 0.1. Charge attacker. Hidden immunity to charge attack, swapper, and a watt and command. Okay. Achieve a 50 chain hit. Sheesh. Okay. Breakable objects. Attack vases, boxes, and the like scattered across fields. I've been doing that this whole game. Destroying these will sometimes net items of CP in addition to filling the boost gauge, so I need to keep them pristine. Understood. I will try and now prevent us from dying.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
There we go. I like how they just now tell you this, yeah. Right?
Suggesting
oh, hi, friend.
magic attacks. Commencing battle. Charge attack available.
It should be safe for now.
She kind of just looks like older Tita, doesn't she?
Looks like the gang's all here.
We can win right now. There! I won't stop here.
Snipe them! Snipe them from afar! Okay, I'm just gonna spam her for this whole dungeon, and nobody can stop me. I don't know which way is the way to advance. This might be a dead end. Let's go this way and get the treasure chest.
Charge attack available.
It should be safe for now.
She seems a lot easier to spam.
That looks like a nice chest.
Hi, friends.
This could get tricky with so many.
Now, let's finish the job.
This is now no longer an turn-based RPG. This is me just dodging it. This is now an action game, guys. This is now an action game.
Suggesting magic attacks.
What do you think I'm using?
Well then, away we go.
Hit 1. Accuracy plus 25, crit plus 2. Well, whenever we can unlock more slots, that'll be helpful. It's not just that, it's that the rights to CS1 and 2 and CS are owned by different localities. Yeah, that's true. It's time for us to... Yeah, I mean, they still could have done cool stuff. Like, they definitely could have. I mean, our Reverie, like, the way they do our collector's editions isn't horrible. It's just not as cool as Japan's. What a massive foe. I wager that, and the bigger they are, the harder they tend to hit. Try not to get too close. We're best fighting it from a distance. Okay. About deadly strikes. Every so often, certain enemies will use powerful attacks called deadly strikes. These attacks cannot be avoided, and if you're hit by one, you'll be forced into battle at a disadvantage. It's best to either keep your distance or remain vigilant for these attacks, or deploy your own shards first. Bear in mind that enemies with low HP tend to use deadly strikes more frequently. Once you've landed enough attacks on an enemy, it may ready a deadly strike. If you're on the receiving end of that, it initiates a command battle with enemy advantage. They cannot be dodged, so be sure to distance yourself and deploy shards. That's scary, and oh, I can't save. I love that for myself.
Watch it. That one's big.
I'm not even gonna chance it. Screw it. Let me get behind you.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
A chance.
Coward! Stand there and let me hit you.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Stay fast. Take this.
Ow.
All you on, yes.
A chance.
Okay, the HP was definitely nice. Let's do... Oh wait, can I get all three of them? I totally can.
Activating drive.
Let's do this.
All you on, yes. A chance.
Right.
Stay fast. Take this. They're stunned. All you on, yes.
I broke it. See, I got the combat now.
Going all in. You got this.
Hammer time.
A chance.
Oh, it's back up. I don't like that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better. Good luck.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
A chance.
Initializing drive.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
I'll dice you up.
Ow! Not a fan of that.
Rhythm
Nobody likes people who attack the healer. Don't do it.
I owe you one.
Nobody attack the healer. So the anti-spam, yeah, they don't like me spamming. It's sad. Because I enjoy spamming.
All you on, yes.
Let's just attack it. I think it'll be fine.
Sucker.
We done did the thing, you guys. We done did the thing. Ooh, I think I have a better handle on them now. Yeah, you did good, but no letting your guard down because of it. Right, of course. Really, that was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, but she's braver than most would give her credit for. They're throwing the weird ornament she's after, and I got questions. Just who is this girl? By the way, I've been bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far. But don't you think you could tell me a little more about Ace, since we might be going up against them? I should, ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing. But if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, then I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a code name. It's short for Almada. They're mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I don't like the sound of that already. Yeah, I don't think anybody does. Still, they weren't that big of a group back then. We're not talking about Big Eastern Syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. Over the past few years, they've gotten much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal underworld. What? But that their name never ends up in the paper, I assume. Yeah. Obvious why big papers like the Terrell Times won't cover them, but even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule. Cross the line and you're done. Well, I still don't know what the deal is with this memento you're after, but you really should have gone to the guild or the cops. You still could if you want. Well, not my job to force you to turn to them. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can't. The best outcome here is for us to get the goods before A can, then have the guild swoop in and take the glory. I mean, I guess that makes sense. 2 birds with 1 stone, 3 even. You make the guild sound like they're your cleanup crew. You really have no shame, do you? Now, mighty pleased that you'd think so. Now let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it. When you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect that the Mafia is involved in this? Huh. Yeah, she really is a sharp one. I had a hunch, yeah. There's been something ominous in the air since last night. Change battle difficulty. Change battle difficulty under the systems in the main menu. I will not be doing that, but it's cool that it's an option. I want to get that treasure chest. Done did the thing. Let's go.
Looks like a chest.
What do we got here? Zerum powder. Cures KO, restores all HP, CP plus 100. That's very helpful. That is very, very helpful. It's a long dungeon too, isn't it? Especially for a first one. Was it something I said?
Dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses, girl. We should look around a little more.
Well, we need something here. We need to find a way through. I wonder if it's in that room or if it's... But making this one made you want to play the second game more. I can understand that. Have a good one. Take it easy. Where... There's obviously something I have to do. Obviously. I just don't see what it is. Oh. I was thinking way too hard about this. I was thinking way too hard about it.
A hidden entrance?
Huh, guys, nothing if not thorough. This hideout should be dead ahead. Whew, that hits the spot.
I was thinking way too hard about it. But hey, it's a save point, and you know what that means. Next time, it's boss time.